All right, just got out the shower, gonna film a little day in the life so you can see what it's like to be a full-time YouTuber, making some good money. I hate mornings. I can't be the only entrepreneur out there that makes good money that hates mornings, man. I see everybody waking up and they're like, rise and grind, man, 4 a.m. every day, man. Dude, it's 7 o'clock. I have a meeting coming up in just a minute here. I don't like mornings, man, but you gotta go, I gotta go deliver for the clients. If you're wondering what the little pattering noise is, it's my dog. She already woke up and I made steak last night. She already got a steak container and tore it apart. Hopefully she doesn't get sick from the raw meat and stuff. But yeah, let's just go ahead and hop into the meeting. I'm gonna go ahead and get my dog into the bedroom with me so she doesn't tear anything else up. We're gonna hop into the meeting. I'm gonna take you guys through a whole day in my life and show you the ins and outs of being a full-time YouTuber that makes a lot of money and that runs a YouTube business. Tell me how I'm supposed to get stuff done if this dog just climbs on me all day. I'm on a call trying to help out a client and this dog is just doing this the whole time. She knows it's time to go to the PARK. I don't want to say it because she'll freak the hell out. But don't get a GSP if you actually want to be successful in business. They will not let you. Ow! They won't let you, but I love her. She's awesome. I'm gonna go take her to the park now. Just got off the first call with my boy John. He just joined the program. So we got that onboarding call done. We're gonna have another onboarding call in about an hour, but I'm gonna go ahead and take this dog to the park so I can actually get some stuff done, get that energy out. If you don't know, she's a hunting breed. She's a working breed, so they need to get their energy out. And yeah, I every single day without missing, I take her to the park. I go kick a ball around. She goes chase it, get that energy out, and then she's good for the rest of the day. But in the mornings, man, if I don't get that energy out before my calls, dude, she goes absolutely nuts. She's pissed off. So yeah, let's go take her to the park. I'll bring you guys with me and I'll see you at the park. Who needs a truck when you can just throw your GSP in the back of your Mustang, man? I love this car. I do. I'm gonna give you a cold start really quick. I'm sure you guys want a cold start. Let me give you a cold start. I gotta open up the garage real quick. All right. First startup of the day. I know the camera won't give it justice. Let's check it out though. Thing's loud, man. I don't care what anybody says. This Mustang is a 24 GT, so it's the new model S650. I absolutely love it, man. I do. Now we're at the park. I know it's windy, there's dogs barking, but I'm gonna vlog everything. I promise you, so I'm gonna do it. Now we're at the park, I'm just kicking this ball around, trying to get this energy out of this dog before I have to go hop on another meeting. So let's get this stuff done. Oh shit, I'm getting attacked. All right, I'll be back. This is what a properly exercised working dog looks like. She's so happy. She rewards me by slobbering all over my freshly cleaned car. It's ridiculous. I take her out to the park, take time out of my day to get her exercise, and she rewards me by slobbering all over the car. Anyway, about to go drive back to the house, hop on another call with one of my clients. After that, probably gonna go for a quick run. Then I have a group call with all of my clients, and then we're gonna have to record some videos. We got a packed day, man, so I'm excited for you guys to see it. Let's go ahead and get on the road so we can get back in time for this call, and I'll see you guys when we get there. With hopefully little to no interruption from this thing. So I'm gonna hop on a meeting. This guy's name's Mike, he just joined the program. Gotta go ahead and onboard him. Maybe I'll give him a little cameo if he wants to be on camera on this video. But yeah, gotta hop on this meeting. And then like I said, after that, I'm gonna try to go hit a run before our group call. But yeah, gotta keep going. Can't take too long in these vlogs because there's back to back to back today. It's not normally this busy, but I thought this would be a good day to actually show you guys what it's like to do what I do, because it is a pretty busy day and this is the reality of running an actual business. All right, just hopped off the call with my boy Mike. It was a super good call. I forgot to give him a little cameo, but I'm sure he would have loved to be on camera. Shout out to you, Mike, if you're watching this. He's gonna absolutely crush it, man. I love getting clients like him in because he's literally just so motivated. He's so grateful to be a part of it. He's telling me he's going to be a huge part of the community. You can kind of tell when somebody's just all talk, when they're just talking about it and they like to hear themselves talk about how motivated they are and how hungry they are, versus whenever somebody is genuinely hungry. And this guy has already made like a bunch of money in e-com. He's already made, he's already has the money mindset that you need in order to succeed. And that, not to go into a huge tangent here, but a lot of people, they join my coaching program thinking that they need YouTube tactical advice. In reality, what they need is they just need to change their mindset around things. And most of the time, like if I'm able to make that mindset shift within them, they're successful pretty quickly. A lot of times people are not receptive to the mindset shifts that I try to make with them. And those are the people who they're a little bit slower to get there. But the people like, I did a few interviews with the guy, Chris. People like Chris, who are super receptive to the mindset shifts and really just put their faith in me, they get results like Chris, who's making 20, 25K a month right now. So a lot of people say, I don't know whose quote it is, I think it was Naval Ravikant, who said, most entrepreneurs think they need business advice. In reality, they need therapy. They need mindset work. And it's the truth. So whenever I see somebody who joins the program and they already have a great mindset, dude, it just pumps me up, man. I'm ready to go, dude. Nothing pumps me up like getting people results and changing people's lives. What else is there, honestly? What else could there possibly be to pump you up more than that? There is just nothing. So super excited that call just fired me up. Like I said, about to take my dog out right now and then gonna go for a run, come back, get something to eat really quick. And then we got another group call to hop on. And then after that, gotta record some YouTube videos from my own channels. And then I gotta go, I have actually a call with one of my coaches, so I gotta hop on a call with one of my mentors, and he's gonna give me some info. We're gonna do a little coaching call for me, and then I gotta go to the gym. And I got endless stuff to do today, man. So I'm taking you guys through it all. You're gonna see what it's like to be in a busy day of a 60K a month YouTuber today. So there's actually a pretty interesting part about the route that I run. It has a pretty cool view of the shitty ass Mississippi River, dirty ass river. But more importantly, every time that I go for a run, I run past this place. I'm putting my socks and shoes on right now, but I run past this place that I used to work. So I have a job as a fire extinguisher technician, and we used to do work on the river where we would go inspect fire extinguishers, install fire extinguishers, replace the bad ones, stuff like that. And on this run this route that I run, I pass up the job that I used to work in this plant and on these boats that are on the river. So I run past it all the time. And when I go for walks, I walk past it all the time. And it's just a little reminder, and I'll show you guys what I'm talking about in a second here. It's just a little reminder of where I came from. And a lot of times, especially entrepreneurs, we are never satisfied. There's never a time where it's like you sit back and you're like, oh, I made it. It just doesn't exist. Every once in a while you'll hit a big milestone and it feels good for an hour. And then after that, you're like, all right, back to work, next milestone. And whenever you remind yourself of where you came from and really you're living the life currently, if you're a successful entrepreneur, what I remind myself of when I run past these old jobs is I'm living the life that I prayed for and I begged for back then. So sometimes, and I think I'm pretty good about being grateful. I'm always praying, and all my prayers are just saying thanks. I just thank you for everything that I have. Could never ask for anything more. And when I run past these, it just makes me even more grateful because I literally have exactly what I've always asked for. Exactly what I've always asked for. And obviously I want more. Obviously I'm always trying to level up and get better, get more money, become a better person. All of this, nicer car, all that stuff. But genuinely, I'm just so grateful for what I have. So I'm out of breath and it's windy as shit. But this is where I used to work, man. In these plants. Miserable ass life. Just walking around fixing fire extinguishers. And running past these places where I used to work, man, it just makes me even more grateful. And it just makes you realize I could be there right now. I could still be there. If I didn't decide to make a change, if I didn't get really good at YouTube and actually learn how to make a lot of money from YouTube, I could still be working that job. That made me absolutely miserable, man. Such a dark time of me working that job. I just hopped out the shower, got done with the run, 4-mile run. This honestly, man, I've been doing that for years. I actually used to run way more. I used to run double that. I used to do 2 runs of 4 miles every day and lift weights. And then I'm 25 now. I'm not saying that I'm old or anything, but it did just start to, do some wear and tear to my body. And then I realized it's probably more beneficial for me long term to just cut that down to 1 run of 4 miles. So it's not too hard or anything. It's more just like for mental clarity. I feel so much more clear when I work out, especially when I run, when I do cardio. I fully live by do weightlifting for your physique, for your body, your physical health, and you should do cardio for your mental health. But anyway, I got a call coming up with the Creator Cartel students, a group call. I'll probably show you a couple of clips of that at the time. But I'm about to grab something to eat for the first meal of the day. It's like 12:15. No, it's 1:15. Gonna just eat like 4 eggs and an apple or something like that. And then we'll hop on the group call and go from there. See you guys there. All right, about to hop on our group coaching call. And you see we have 5 people in there already. Haven't started the meeting yet, but we're about to hop into this group coaching call for the Creator Cartel members. I'll probably put a clip or 2 from this call in this video, just so you can kind of get an inside look as to what we talk about on the call, kind of questions people ask and stuff like that. They're normally very valuable, and there's a lot of high level people on these calls. So let's hop into the call. And like I said, I'll probably place a clip here so you can see what it's like on the inside.
A video with Katie Hopkins calling Piers Morgan a twat for 3 minutes, and then Piers Morgan calling Katie Hopkins whatever for the next 3 minutes is taken off. It was published 2 days ago, and it's up to about 75,000 views now. So, and I've already got like 220 subscribers from this, another 220 subscribers just from this video.
See, so, I think that's her second Katie Hopkins video, right? That did really well.
Yeah, one of my very first 2 videos was a Katie Hopkins video, and it took off. So yeah, we're getting back into Katie Hopkins right now.
I don't know if people realize how just insane these numbers are. Like, I don't even, like, for the longest time when I was doing Justin is Lost, I had one video when I first started, probably back whenever the first season of The Mandalorian came out. I don't know what year that was, 2020 maybe. I had one video get over 100,000, maybe 2 in a row. After that point, it took me another like 2 years to get back to a video that hit 100K, and I had kind of accepted that I would never get that. Actually, I think I had a couple on that one that got over 100K, and then the channel got banned. And at that point, I was already like, okay, getting 100K views, like, I'm just not destined to get there consistently. And then I started Justin Reloaded, and the 3rd video got like 3 million views or whatever. I was like, what is happening? Yeah, so that is not something to just gloss over, to sneeze at. Like 75K, 78K so far for a channel with 1,900 subscribers. I mean, that's nuts, man. That's insane.
Yeah, I'm very happy with it. And of course, and remember, the channel has only been monetized since the 6th of October, so just over 3 weeks.
Hey, Justin, yeah, I got a question. So the win is up around $250 a day right now and pretty stable. So the channel is definitely pumping.
Can I ask you something real quick? What is your RPM for that channel? Do you know?
Oh, I haven't really monitored that too closely. I assume it's in the low $3, $3.30, something like that.
Okay.
Somewhere around there.
I was just curious if it was like a lot different for chess. I have no idea what it would be for chess, but yeah, go ahead.
Right. Pretty similar, I think. As far as analytics, how often do you recommend checking it and monitoring it? And if you have videos that are not doing well, do you typically go in there and try to dig around? Is it the click-through rate? Do you upload a new thumbnail, or do you just kind of just blast out as many videos as you can and not worry about it too much?
Personally, I just blast out as many as I can and not worry about it too much, because I would drive myself crazy. But also, like, if you're just getting started and you haven't been, I've posted thousands of videos at this point. So if you're not at that point, then you probably should take a look at it. If something goes wrong, this is advice specific to Mike, by the way, that person asking the question. So not everybody can take this advice and run with it. Please don't. For Mike specifically, I would, if something goes wrong, if a video does really bad, I would look at the analytics to understand why. And then I really wouldn't act on it, I don't think. I would just move on to the next thing and just take it in for the future. I wouldn't focus too much on like switching out old thumbnails, trying to optimize all that stuff. You're just going to drive yourself crazy.
Yeah, all the videos lately are doing well. That hasn't been an issue. I'm just checking the analytics throughout the day is becoming a bit much. So I'm curious how often you recommend checking that and how often you recommend like, iterating based on the feedback. Is that like once a day in the morning for you, or what would you recommend?
I don't normally do it. So like it's a little bit different situation for me since Casey sends me topics every day. I'll normally do it like before I choose the topics. So before I choose the next day's video topics, I'll check the analytics from the day before and see what was working, what wasn't, and then base my decision on that. Does that make sense?
Got it. It does. It does.
Yeah. But to answer the question straight up, I would check it at least once a day and just see what's going on.
Checking the analytics is directly proportional to your level of anxiety and
That's true, man. It's 100% true. And also, this is something I don't mention often, but it's 100% true. If you just start tracking things, they tend to get better just because you start tracking them. So if you want to lose weight, just weigh yourself every day. I guarantee you start losing weight.
Just got done with the Creator Cartel group call. About to go hit the gym. This part's funny because my dog absolutely hates getting locked up in her kennel. So I'm gonna see if I can record her trying to probably run away from me or just looking really sad, which is gonna make me very sad. So let's see what happens. Rain, I gotta go to the gym. You ready to go in your kennel? Oh, look how good she's being now after I had to wear her out. I had to wear her out, and now every day she's so good. She just sleeps here all day. Especially when it's time to go in her kennel. She's just such a good angel. I could just leave her out here, right? You would think. And then as soon as I walk out the door, she tears the entire place apart. So anyway, I'm gonna go pick her up, and then I'll see you guys in the car on the way to the gym. Something that I recently told my clients on a group call that really resonated with them is something that I kind of took from Alex Hormozy. And I just went around the room. And by the way, I'm just sitting in the gym parking lot right now, procrastinating going inside. Y'all know that walking into the gym is the most difficult part, but I'm gonna go in right after this little video. I just wanted to record a clip, but Alex Hormozy said this thing, and it resonated with me so much. And then after I said it on a group call, a coaching call, everybody messaged me after and was like, dude, that really hit hard. And what it was, is I went around the group and I asked everyone, are you guys where you want to be with your YouTube channel? And of course, everyone says no, right? Of course, you're never satisfied. So everybody's like, no, I want to obviously get more views, make more money, everything like that. And I said, okay, all these same people who just said that they're not where they want to be, did you think this was going to be easy or did you think it was going to be hard? Because joining a coaching program like this, it gives you the right information and you have somebody that you have direct access to that can tell you what exactly is going wrong and what is going right, what to continue doing, what to stop doing without having to rely on actual feedback, being numbers and analytics. You can ask a human that has done it over and over again for himself and other people, but you still have to put work in, right? So they all said, oh yeah, we knew it was going to be hard. We knew that it wasn't going to be easy. I said, cool. This is what hard feels like. For you guys who are really struggling, who you're seeing everybody else in this group pop off their channels and get a bunch of views, make a bunch of money, and you're still sitting there at 100 views a video. This is what hard feels like. So you watching this video right now, if you're in that same boat where you're posting YouTube video after YouTube video and you see people like me posting videos and it's like, 60K a month, day in the life of a 60K a month YouTuber, you're probably, first instinct is like, man, fuck this guy. Like that's how I used to be as well. But what you need to do is just start getting inspired by it and understand that I went through 10 years of this is what hard feels like. Legit. Maybe not actually 10 years in a row, but it was a 10-year period where I was posting YouTube videos off and on and not seeing any growth. And when I did finally get growth on the channel Justin Is Lost, I finally saw growth and I finally saw the path to going full-time on YouTube. And I was there. I was making over 10K a month. And then they banned my channel for no reason. And they ended up unbanning it a year later because they understand that there was no reason to ban my channel. It was a mistake. But it still took away that entire source of income for me for a year. And I had to start over. And then obviously things have blown up since then. It was a blessing for sure. But understand, hard things happen. Roadblocks happen. This is what hard feels like. And once you understand that, it's like, oh, okay. This is what it feels like. That's cool. Now I know. Now there's nothing to really dread going into the future. This is what hard feels like. It's this freeing feeling that you get where it's like, okay, I understand now. I knew this was going to be hard, but I've always dreaded that the hard would be coming, because everybody sells you the dream that it's so easy, it's so quick. Once you understand this is what hard feels like, and yes, things happen, more things will happen, bad things happen, good things happen, but this is what it feels like always. It's never going to feel much worse than this. Obviously, YouTube wise, business wise, you know, things can happen to you or your family members that feel a lot worse. But YouTube wise, business wise, this is what it feels like. So once you understand that, it's a very freeing feeling and allows you to just operate within this period, which is the hard period. So hopefully this helped you out. I'm gonna go hit the gym now, and then I'll see you guys either on the way back or once I get back home. I have to go back home, record a couple of videos, and then I have a coaching call with one of my mentors. So that'll be cool. I'll see you guys. Probably not gonna record in the gym, maybe a little bit, but I'll see you guys at least back at home. All right, I just got back from the gym. I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm fucking exhausted, but we're not done yet. And I also have the hiccups, which is really, really unfortunate because the next thing that I need to do is record a commentary or 2 commentary videos for one of my cash cow channels. And it's not, oh damn, it's so annoying. It's not something that's difficult to do. It's actually really easy. I'm normally like car shopping while I'm making these commentary videos. Oh dude, this is so annoying. But with hiccups, it may be a bit of a challenge, and I only have 30 minutes to get that done before my next coaching call, before I hop on a call with my mentor. So let me get off this damn video. Hopefully these hiccups go away in the next few minutes. I'm gonna make some coffee, try to finish up the day strong. I haven't had hiccups in years, and it happens as soon as I need to record a video. This is so fucking annoying. All right guys, it's now 8 o'clock, 8:15. And I'm basically done with everything. Got a couple of videos uploaded that I had to record. Had the meeting with my mentor, my coach. Went really well. Recorded a quick interview with him as well for his YouTube channel with me. Everything went pretty well today. Good workout, all that stuff. I'm absolutely exhausted. I'm not gonna lie to you. This is one of the most busy days that I've had in a while. Hopefully I brought you through a lot of it. Obviously couldn't show you every single second of the day. Last thing I need to do real quick is just do some client check-ins, make sure everybody is doing well, check on everyone's channels. So I'm gonna actually bring you through that really quick of me checking through a few of these guys' channels and make sure that they're on track, everything's getting done that needs to get done, etc. So first up, we have Chris here, and he is at a pretty good revenue mark, I would say. 4.9 million views so far in the last 28 days, 19.9 when it comes to revenue, just 75, I think. I'm horrible at math, and to be honest with you, I'm about to fall asleep. I'm so tired right now, but just a few dollars off of 20K a month. Let's go check on a few other clients real quick. We have Tyler here, America First TV. He's at 3,700 this month, so a little bit down from last month, but overall views are up. His channel is looking good. We're gonna get him to the point where, you know, where Chris is at, 100%. Let's go check on Aaron, the Apostle. He is at 4,600 in the last 28 days. Not bad, not bad. We have another client by the name of Carl. We actually started with Carl from absolute zero. If you look back here, this little gap here, this was the first day that he uploaded actually, a month ago. And we gained a lot. And the last day he's gotten a lot of views. He had a video pop off. This is the first channel that we have taken and run for someone else from absolute zero. So we make all of his thumbnails, his titles, we pick all of his video topics and everything. And it's been a great experience. We've gotten great results. It's only been less than 2 months and he's already making $600. I mean, that's way better than most people do. Personally, with the channels that I made, so like the Justin Reloaded channel for an example, that channel went 0 to 10K subs in 2 weeks, obviously got monetized, and then it made 10K a month in the next couple of months. But obviously I've been doing this for a long time, right? So to have someone who is a complete beginner to YouTube, has never made a YouTube video in their life, and then less than 2 months later, they're making $600, on track to make $1,000 in the last 28 days very soon. It's an amazing feeling, man, from my part. And the most important part in all of this is the consistency in uploads. Like you can see 2 videos a day, 2 videos, 2 videos, 2 videos every day. Just 2 videos a day. So yeah, that's kind of the client check-ins for right now. I don't want to bring you through every single one of them because it'll probably get boring. Last thing I got to do is just go ahead and respond to some clients, make sure everybody's on track, make sure everybody's getting their questions answered. And after that, man, I'll probably just play some video games and go to sleep, dude. I am absolutely exhausted. All right, boys, I'm about to play some video games and go ahead and call it a night. I like to end off the day with video games sometimes when I feel, like I had a lot to do. I had a lot on my plate today. It was a busy day, but I love days like this. I feel very accomplished. I love feeling tired at the end of the day. It's a rewarding feeling, and I got a lot of stuff done. There's a lot of things that I put into place today that's going to make me a bunch of money. There's active money that I made today, so impacted a lot of lives today. It's awesome, man. It's a great life. I'm never complaining. This is exactly what I prayed for, what I hoped for my entire life, and it's here. I'm living it, so it's awesome. But at the same time, I am tired as hell. So I'm gonna play some video games. Go ahead and go to sleep, and I will see you guys in the next day in the life video. I appreciate you for watching. If you enjoy content like this, make sure you like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I hope to see you guys on the next video.